So let me also just raise, I think, a number of questions that I think will be very important when we think about the use of DeFi for real-world assets. So what are the limits to the tokenization of real assets? And how far can we take the decentralization agenda without some intermediary at some point? So I think at the very least, we're going to need a legal system to say that this particular token is pointing to that particular asset. So at some point, we're going to need some intervention of the legal system here. But even so, imagine that we're tokenizing a bottle of wine. It's a very valuable bottle of wine. It's very expensive. And we can even have part shares in the wine. And there are questions like, whose law governs this tokenization? More interestingly, which blockchain is governing the tokenization? So if we have one token in one blockchain issued that's governed by a law in jurisdiction A, another token in another blockchain governed by jurisdiction B, how do we resolve this? And of course, the conflict between legal claims is not new. It also arises in traditional assets. But there's something else here which I think we need to discuss, which is normally when you're missold an asset, you normally have recourse to the seller who has missold you. How far can we actually get the recourse in DeFi? So I think these are the things that I think would be very good to discuss. And